Alright, how's that? How's this like that? How's that? How's this? How's that, guys? How's that? What's up with YouTube? What's going on, guys? IggyMB5679 here. Welcome to the channel. Let's just get true to the dial-line, baby. Let's try to decipher some more things, alright? Now, see, I'm really getting ready to go live here, and I should be getting my live stream ready right now, and I should be going live by 9 o'clock, and it's 8:42 p.m., okay? But I gotta make this video real quick, alright? I just want to point out a couple more things of why my mind thinks the way it does now, why it sees things the way I see it. I just been getting comments and stuff about, just about certain things with these numbers and stuff, like I'm just pulling them out of thin air and that they have no meaning or no significance, and I'm going to try to prove that to you guys again, and anyone new that might be watching or that might be coming by my channel, welcome. Right now I'm going to try to focus on numbers, signs, symbols, things like that. Trying to make this as quick as possible, guys, so because since I got too many ads in there for short videos. That's another thing. Let me just say real quick before I get started. If I have too many ads in my videos for you, or there's too many ads and it's not that long, just don't watch it. Just don't watch me, or just don't watch it, okay? I make no money on here. I make no money. I make cents. So if I'm trying to put some ads in to make some revenue, I mean, like, come on, cuz, with the comments about the ads, alright? What's it matter? It's not like you're paying it. It's not like you're paying me because I put an ad in there, commercial, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't come out of your pocket, so you don't got to get mad at me for putting an ad in. If you don't want to watch that bad, click skip or just don't watch me. Other than that, God bless you, man. Much love, alright? Now, listen, guys. A man died after being infected by flesh-eating bacteria. Okay? Show you real quick. Okay? Now, let's read this up real quick. Let's read this real quick, alright? You know my computer. Let me try to get that lighting out of it for you guys. Retired. This just in. Hold on, Mike. Mike. This just in. Well, actually, I shouldn't cut up. Someone died. Retired Supreme Court Justice John Paul Stevens died at 99. Huh. Maybe it might deserve a better look. Check it out. We got a live stream going on. Okay, Memphis, Tennessee. A Tennessee man died this week after becoming infected by a bacteria, Vibrio vulnificus, during a trip to the Florida Panhandle, his daughter said. In a Facebook post, Cheryl Bennett Weigel said her father became infected with the bacteria after a day of splashing around in the water off of Destin. He seemed happy and talkative, she said. I know that seemed like it didn't make no sense, right? It didn't. I read it just like word for word. That's how they said that. It didn't make sense to me. But about 4 a.m. Saturday morning, 12 hours after we were in the water, he woke up with a fever, chills, and some cramping. This is crazy right here, guys. They got to the hospital in Memphis around 8 p.m. Weigel said in the post, they took him back immediately as they were helping him get changed into his hospital gown. They saw this terribly swollen black spot on his back that was not there before. The man's condition worsened over the next several hours. His immune system had been weakened by a bout with cancer, the daughter said, and he died Sunday afternoon. And God rest his soul. He was gone by Sunday afternoon, less than 48 hours after getting out of the water, feeling great. The bacteria had destroyed him, Weigel wrote. The man's lab results showed that he had been infected with the bacteria Vibrio vulnificus. His daughter wrote, the bacteria is among those that can cause the flesh-eating phenomenon known as necrotizing facets, according to the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention. Okay, now, I pulled this up real quick, guys, because I wanted to show you the logo for these people. Center of Disease Control Infection. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Okay, now, see it right here? That's it. Now I notice this little logo. Look close, guys. See the rays in the background? See those rays? See those lines behind the CDC? Alright? Now, dude, that is symbolism. Symbolism. A ray of light from the sky, in other words, is symbolism for Freemasonics, secret societies, all the elites. That is symbolism. Okay, that's just what I'm trying to say is a corporation of people that ain't on our side. Those sun ray, it represents like enlightenment, and it also makes a triangle, a ray of light. Like it always comes down like this and widens up. Okay, so it makes the shape of a triangle, and just wanted to point that out. Something that's on here. This is their page that I just brought up. I just Googled it, and first two things on the front page: measles and Ebola. Measles and Ebola. So, and the outbreaks. So, like, just a quick food for thought. What do you think of measles? Exactly. What do you tell yourself about measles, about how they show back up? Think of the same thing as Ebola then. That's what I'm saying, guys. Measles and Ebola. Not saying that Ebola isn't real. I'm just saying I'm just saying, that's all. I'm just saying. Alright. Per the CDC, Vibrio. Okay, hold on, I read that. Okay. Now, here we go. Just shows you the symbolism to the CDC, which was brought up in here. Now, flesh bacteria these are real. These are definitely real. This happens. It's in the ocean. There's a lady trying to raise awareness to it. And I'm going to show you something about that too. But in June, a 77-year-old Florida woman was diagnosed with necrotizing facets after cutting her leg at a Florida beach. She died, as do 1 in 3 people who contact 1 in 3. Just saying, it makes like a 13. 1 in 3, 1 3. I'm just saying that when you could look at it like that. That's all I'm saying. 1 in 3, and you could look at that as 1 3, making a 13. The 13 feathers on their ACIA, ACICIA, ACIA. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say it. The thing with the feather things, okay, like around the United Nations. I know, my bad. All right, and then the 13 stars, 13 colonies coming together as one nation. So 13, but 77 ordered out of chaos. A 77-year-old Florida woman, okay, flesh-eating bacteria, according to the CDC. It was the second necrotizing facets case that had been reported at the Florida beach within a month. Which, wow, that ain't long. I am absolutely not trying to scare people from the beach or swimming. I love the water, so did my dad, Weigel wrote. People do need to know how to be more cautious and how to recognize symptoms. There is information out there, but I didn't find it until it was too late. Weigel didn't immediately return a request for comment Friday evening. Okay, let me show you guys. I'm going to show you the 77 just so people can see it. So people won't do no lie or nothing. Okay, 77. See it all right? 77 right there. Okay. Now, oh man, what did I want to point out about that? Okay, so just in this article, I'm just saying the 77. It's just odd, that it pops up so much. Okay, and I'm not saying that this ain't real. People didn't die, but It could be a lot deeper than that. It could be they did pass and it was a ritual. And these numbers they put out here is just like it's ritualistic, man. When it comes down to it, that's the only reason they would be doing it. Or giving signals to other people, other elites, other secret society members, whatever. Even though they could just fly to them and tell them, right? Well, maybe this is tradition to them. Okay. Now, another thing I wanted to point out with this flesh-eating bacteria disorder is that this is said to be, okay, now I'm going to read this, alright. Flesh-eating bacteria sounds like an urban legend. Let me assure you that it is not. It took my dad's life. This is so raw and personal to me that I did not want to post about it, but if I can help one person, then it's worth it. There's not enough education out there about the bacteria in the water. There needs to be signs posted at every beach, every city, state, park, and every bayou stating that due to natural occurring bacteria in the water, people with open wounds are, they're more receptive. Is that the word? They can catch it easier. But one thing to point out is that these bacteria in the water, now these are studies they have, they are there the most after hurricanes and bad storms. So somehow weather puts this bacteria in the water. Somehow weather puts bacteria in the water, or somehow fishes it up from the bottom of the sea and pushes it inland, right? I guess that's what they'll say, science, it's just down here creating itself at the bottom of the ocean. Or it could be the chemicals falling out of the damn sky that go in the ocean and then make the storms that push them inland. It could be that too, I'm just saying. And then another one, just to point out real quick, different article, just came out a couple hours ago. January 16, 2019 at 7:09 p.m. The 777s everywhere. 6 plus 1, 7. 2 times 1, 2. 9 minus 2, 7. 7th month of July at 7:09. And this is House passes Pelosi resolution condemning Trump for go back tweets. Now, the House voted 240 to 187. Okay. 187 is just a huge number to them, so it just draws a flag to me. That's just what it does. Okay, right there. Now, real quick, how was I just looking at this? Okay. Do you see in 240, with the number I just showed you, the House voted 240 over 187. All right, here, let me show you this again. Sorry. 240 over 187. See the 777 I get out of that, right? 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 minus 1, 7. And then a 7. 777. 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 minus 1, 7. 7. And I see 777 there, which is order out of chaos. Then, if I go into... Now, this article, like I just told you, this article is called... Okay, you can look up yourself if you want to. It's all over the place right now. House passes Pelosi resolution condemning Trump go back tweet. Right? All it is, it's an article of how they condemn Trump's tweets and other social media condemning. Just like think about the one earlier, dude got banned from social media. Well, this one condemns his go back tweet. And all it's about is how Trump's a racist, and they're condemning his go back tweet. So all it's about is Trump being a racist and on Twitter. Okay, that's all the article's about. Now, what's today? 7/16/2019. The numerology for that is 26. Okay, and tweet in the gematria calculator is 26. I'm trying to get this. Okay. Tweet is 26. Can you see that alright? I'm sure you see tweet on there, right guys? You see the word tweet on there. Why can't I? That's weird. I hope you guys can see it. That's so weird. I cannot see it like this. There it goes. Okay. Now, when I put in, racist. Okay, when I put in the word racist, okay, see the 47? Alright. Trump. Trump. 47. See it? And then Trump. Twitter. And then Twitter. Okay? Twitter's 47. Racism, Trump, and Twitter. All 47, and 47 is the Freemasonic number. That's their number. That's their number. That's their main number. Even more main number than 33. Well, I guess even. That's their two numbers. 47, 33. 47's huge though, man. Their logo with the compass and the 98-degree angle ruler represents 47. The G in the middle represents 7, and then the 4 sides with the compass and the ruler. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. I mean, guys, that's just not ironic, man. It's really not. It's not, dude. It's not ironic how that just pulled up in the geometry calculator. That it's all. And this is just to point out more of these numbers. Okay, this is just published July 16th, 2019. You'll see it all on here 3 hours ago. Prosecutors accuse MS-13 of 7 medieval style slayings, including cutting heart out of a rifle. Now this is just, well, no, this very much so probably, I would say probably happened, but they're putting on mainstream media just to make Trump look bad, or I mean make Trump look good, and so forth and whatnot. But these dudes are like, these dudes are crazy like that. These MS-13 dudes are probably one of the worst gangs I've ever been around in person. Like, them dudes are crazy. But that ain't what this is about. Prosecutors accuse MS-13 of 7. Okay, that is what's in that, and you see the date up there right above him. And of course, Mace, MS-13, just like every other gang, Gangster Disciple, Bloods, Crips, all has Freemasonic ties. They all come back to Freemason, CIA. That's how they're started. MS-13. Don't think dudes in Mexicans ain't elites. Don't think there ain't elites down in Mexico. Don't think there ain't Mexican-bred elites that started this MS-13 that got Freemasonic ties. That's where it ties in at, guys. It's all political, man. When you ever hear someone say you got political connections, that's like the dude, he got political connections. You know, in movies, in real life, political connections. These dudes, man, I'm telling you, they run the world. So, MS-13. Right away, MS. Mason, or maybe Masonic symbols, or maybe Mason, but then the 13, like the 13 stars, the 1 and 3 I just went over, and then of course that number 7, order out of chaos, 777, those 7s, the MS-13, man, like, I just wanted to give that real quick, just to show you guys a couple things I just seen. I'm doing a lot of reading. I'm going to leave everything else for the live stream tonight. And that's where we'll catch back up. See you there, guys. IggyMB5679.